Hey guys, it's Flip, and today I'm going to do a review of this Ego 15-inch carbon fiber shaft Powerload String Trimmer. It's model number ST1523S, and it comes with a 4 amp hour battery. If you want to save a little money and make it a little lighter, you can also get it with a 2.5 amp hour battery, and that is model number ST1521S. Let's get into it. So here is the back of the box. Now I do a lot of weed whacking, and at work I normally use commercial grade gas trimmers and brush cutters, and at home I've just been using a little 18-volt residential model. And what I've been looking for is just something in between, something that has more power but also has the convenience of being a battery tool. So I decided to try this one out. I got this from Lowe's, and I will put a link to this product under the video if you want to check it out, and down in the corner of the screen. So what I'm going to do in this video is unbox this, and then I'll show you how to put it together, and then I'll show you all its features. Then I'm going to put it through some tests, and I'll give you some pros and cons. All right, let's get this unboxed and see what it comes with. Okay, so here's what it comes with. You've got the trimmer, and it is folded in half. We're going to straighten that out in a second. You've got your manual, some pre-cut line, an Allen wrench, and a screw. Then you have your 56-volt 4 amp hour battery, a standard charger, your guard, and your handle. So to put this together, first we're just going to unfold the shaft. Then we've got a hole right here where we're going to put this screw, and you can use that Allen wrench to put it in. Now the trimmer is straightened out and locked into place. Now to mount the guard, you just want to lay the trimmer down with the head facing up, and then you're going to put it on the shaft like this and put these two screws into these two holes. There's also a little bit of tape here on this blade that cuts your line. That's on there for safety, and you just want to take that off before you use it for the first time. But now you've got your guard mounted. Now for your handle, you want to attach this to the shaft between the hinge and the top handle here. So what you're going to do is just take these 4 screws out with that hex wrench and take this bottom piece off, then put it on the shaft here, and then attach that bottom piece and put your 4 screws back in. So now I've got the 4 screws in, but don't tighten them down all the way yet. Leave it to where you can slide this handle up and down the shaft a little bit, and you want to find where your right position is. So you want your front arm to be straight when you're using this. So get it to your correct position for your height, and then go ahead and tighten these 4 screws down all the way. So here's the battery it comes with. This is the 4 amp hour battery. It is model BA2242T. It comes with this 210 watt charger, and this will charge this battery fully from 0 to fully charged in 80 minutes. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw this on the charger and get it fully charged, and then we'll get into the features. All right, so we are fully charged. There's a couple different indicator lights here. One on the actual charger. When that's green, it is done charging. Then there's also a gauge on top that shows you how charged it is, and the whole circle is lit up, so we are good to go. Now we'll go ahead and attach our fully charged battery, and let's get into some features. So first off, this model comes with a carbon fiber shaft. Now, why is that important? Well, carbon fiber is 5 times stronger than steel, and it's twice as stiff, but it's a lot lighter. So this is a great product to use for the shaft of a string trimmer. It's going to make it strong and sturdy, but light. I just weighed this myself a few minutes ago, and the tool by itself weighs about 7 pounds. The battery weighs about 5 pounds. So altogether, you've got a tool that weighs about 12 pounds. So this model comes with the Powerload head, and that's probably the best feature of this product. I mean, it's just going to save you a bunch of time when you are restringing your trimmer. But this model does not come with the line IQ, and that was just my personal preference. I am used to a bump feed head, and that's what this model has, and that's just what I wanted to stick with. Personally, I like to have control over how much line is out and doing the work, as opposed to the line IQ where it is spitting out the line for you. So that was just my personal preference. I wanted the bump feed head. Now this came full of line and with an extra section of line, but I'm going to go ahead and take this out and just restring it just to show you how easy and convenient this power load is. Okay, so now I'll show you how simple this is. So this takes 095 twisted line. It takes a 14-foot section of line, and you can buy these from Ego pre-cut, or you can just buy spools of line and cut it yourself. So all you do is feed this through the eyelet. Then you're going to grab both ends and just walk back until you get these the same length. Now once you have these fully extended and they are the same length and this is in the middle, all you do is press the button. And that's it. It's easy as it gets. All right, some other specs and features. So this carbon fiber shaft is 42 inches long. It is not telescoping like some of their models, but this actually comes with a lifetime warranty on the shaft. The head has a high efficiency brushless motor, and it has a 15-inch cutting swath. So for the trigger on this model, it has a variable speed trigger. Some Ego trimmers have a high and a low speed. This one is just variable speed. So however much you squeeze in the trigger, that's how fast the head is going to spin. Now it does have a safety lock button on the side here. So you have to press this in with your thumb, and then you can pull in the trigger. Then you can release your thumb. So you do not have to hold this in all the time, just long enough to get your trigger compressed. Pretty simple. And then one last spec on this trimmer before we get to work. The head spins clockwise. So that is always something important to know before you get to work. So let's go ahead and have some fun. So right here I'm getting to work just doing some cleanup around some old stumps in the backyard and the kids' swings and trampoline and just a bunch of places where the mowers can't get. So just putting it to work, using it for its basic function of weed whacking and cleaning up. And in a minute here we'll test it out doing some edging and cleaning up some sidewalks as well. So as you can see, this trimmer has plenty of power when knocking down long grass, and it edges well too. I kind of went back and forth as far as the technique I was using for edging with this machine, no pun intended. I started out walking forwards with it, and then I was using it walking backwards for a while, and ultimately I settled on walking forwards was the way I preferred edging with this. But I am curious what other people's preferred method is, so if you have an Ego string trimmer like this, let me know in the comments below. Do you walk backwards or forwards when edging with this? But here I am cleaning up some overgrown curbs. I let them go crazy for a few weeks just so I could really put this thing to the test. And I do have to admit, I went with the bump head model because that's just what I'm comfortable with and used to, and it's a little cheaper. But I am a little curious about the Line IQ, so I just wanted to ask you guys, if you have used it, do you enjoy it or do you regret the purchase? Do you miss the bump feed head, or do you say good riddance and never want it back? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'll try that out at some point. And here I am helping out the neighbor a little bit, getting his yard cleaned up. One thing I'll say about this tool is that the trigger is very comfortable. I have used battery powered tools in the past where your thumb or your finger will start to get sore after a while because it's an awkward angle. And I didn't have that with this at all. You just have to press in the safety button with your thumb just for a second to get the trigger going. And then you just squeeze it in with your fingers and there's no pain at all. And to give you an idea on battery life, everything that you've seen I've done in this video so far was done on one charge plus some. I was doing some other trimming that I didn't film around my property. And here I'm going to do one last test. I've got the battery fully charged again, and I am here at one of my jobs. I'm going to attempt to weed whack this bank from this corner all the way down to this corner, and we will see if this will do this on one charge. We'll see how long it takes, and then we'll see if I have battery left, how much is left. Now this is a job I would typically use a commercial grade gas string trimmer for. This is not the intended use for this battery residential trimmer, but I'm just going to put it to the test and we'll see how it does. This is some super thick wet grass here along the edge of the pond, and I'm anticipating this is going to shorten the lifespan of the battery big time. Now so far at this point I'm super impressed at how it's plowing through this grass. And let's go ahead and get into some pros and cons for this string trimmer. So an obvious pro is that it's quieter than a gas machine. A con is that right there, I ripped my pants on the guardrail. Yeah, go ahead, look down. You ripped them. Keep on going. Some other pros is that there's no heat or exhaust coming from the machine. And then a real actual con would be that the handle is attached with 4 screws. It is not easily adjustable while in use. Some of the models have a green latch that you can just snap up and down and then slide the handle up and down as you're using it, and this doesn't have that. It also doesn't have the telescoping shaft that some of the models do, so if you are on the really tall or short side, that might be a factor for you. Having the bump feed head could go either way. I like that because I want to keep the string at full length as much as possible, and I want control over that. But if you don't like bumping the head, then that might be a con, and you might prefer the Line IQ. But hands down, the biggest pro for me is the Powerload feature. It just makes changing the lines so fast and convenient. Alright, finished. I was able to do that whole bank with one charge of the battery. It took 24 minutes. I'll show you, I've got one flashing red light left here on the battery. So 24 minutes of straight weed whacking, and we got this bank cleared. I'd say that's about half of the runtime I got when just cutting residential stuff around my neighborhood. In that scenario, I would say I got close to the advertised 50 minutes of runtime. And that's it. Hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, please hit the like button for me and subscribe to my channel. I'll put links to all my other videos about Ego products in the description below. Thanks for watching.